gentlemen, boys and girls, players of all ages, good evening, good morning, good afternoon. It is I, Amy Martell, your prosecutor, Blerdcon here on the Blerd Station live stream. This has been a weekend, John. Let me tell you, if you missed out because you didn't want to come, that's your fault. It has been nothing but love here. And speaking of love, I had the honor of chatting with three incredible young men. Can you introduce yourselves, please?
Incredible. Thank you, Nate. D-Rod Garrison. I'm the president of Diera.
Richard Embry. I am the vice president of Diera.
Marcus Spencer. I am the CEO of Diera.
So, to people that don't know who you are, who is Diera?
Diera.
Come on, Marcus. Come on.
Diera. First of all, let me just break down the meaning. Diera means divine influence that is everlasting, rich and anointed. We as a team, we dove into that ether.
Okay.
We're creative. We help. Our big 3 E's: embrace, evolve, expand.
It goes well with our personalities.
Very much so.
That is a fact.
Each one of us actually holds up one of the E's. Mr. Embrace over here, Mr. Expand over here, and Mr. Evolve right
Yes.
here. I am the Evolve.
We got the 3 E's, so I guess the 4th E will be everything.
Everything?
Everything.
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 So what is the goal and what is the purpose of Diera?
Okay. All right. Well, I'll take this one. The purpose of Diera is to actually be able to connect with everyone. Now, what it is that we have is that with our graphic novels, our tabletops, and our children's books, we're able to actually get in tune with every single generation. We're able to talk to them. We end up helping out the kids, be entertainment to the young folk, and be able to give the older folk a place to actually relax and get things off of their mind when it comes to being creative. That's what our whole mission is about. It's about expanding, being able to touch the people, not weird, and be able to get everything done that we need to do. That's all we want. We just want to be creative and we want to help other people. We do not gatekeep over here on this end.
The more creative you are, the more fun you will have. Trust.
That's a fact. That's a fact, y'all. I had the opportunity of meeting them. They reached out to me about sometime early last year, late 2025, I believe.
It all goes by so quickly.
It does. Oh my God. Yeah, it's still old.
One of them years.
What?
One of those years.
Wait. One thing I told him when I saw him, right? The first thing I said, it wasn't hello, it wasn't how you're doing. I told him, you look better in person.
Okay.
He does. You got the camera doesn't do him any justice, y'all. Continue.
Y'all, I'm tired. Okay, this is gonna be a weekend.
That's better than what I did to him.
Yeah. I'm not gonna do this today.
I thought that was behind the books.
What in the world?
That was behind the books, man.
I'm not going to tell that story then.
Yeah, leave it.
This is not here. We love having fun. We love breaking the 4th and the 5th wall.
I promise it was very wholesome.
That wasn't the case at the table. Not at all. But I had the opportunity to meet them, and when they brought it to me, I thought what they did was amazing. It was creative, innovative, because they're trying to do so much, but it's within a centered universe. And there's no confusion. And I like what y'all have presented. So Marcus, this was your brainchild. So why Diera?
I feel like it was necessary. The game, everybody is doing the same thing. We need different. We need different characters with different backstory, with different mindset that actually touch people. Like the characters that have to resonate with the person. That's why we put real life situations into our universe.
Yeah.
And seeing what the characters do with it. And that should be an encouragement and a motivation, like, oh, if he could get through it, I could get through it too.
Facts.
So it's really the message behind the story that we're pushing.
Very much like most animes that are out there that are supposed to have real life lessons that people can learn from.
but it's something that touches more home to us blurs, you know what I mean? Because we have grown up in neighborhoods that some may say aren't the best, but those who live there can tell you it's the greatest thing on the planet as long as you have your imagination and love and be able to be a community. If you were able to grow up in something like that, it's truly something that could make you be able to do something like this. Just being creative. That's what we love. That's what we push.
Now, the key word you just said, and I want to jump into that, is imagination.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is such a rich and diverse world that's been created. Right? So, what came first for Diera? Was it the graphic novel? Was it the coloring book? Was it the game?
The graphic novel came first.
Okay.
First
I
foremost.
remember it like it was yesterday.
He's drifting again.
Oh,
Sorry.
it definitely wasn't yesterday. It was a few years ago.
Waiting
But,
for the music to come behind it. Yesterday.
Many moons ago.
Many.
In the budget? Oh.
We came together and put everything together in a day in several different forms. We printed everything out with a normal printer. We cut it all up.
Mm-hmm.
We glued it together. We stapled it together. We hot trayed it together.
Yeah.
We pressed it in between books. We pressed it in between thighs. We let it sit for hours. We went to and fro, paid over hundreds of dollars for ink and paper.
Oh man, guys, you will not understand how much ink you would end up going through just by making any type of graphics. It is insane. Just to get a couple of pages out, you're talking about hundreds of dollars.
All of this in 18 hours.
Yeah.
They've been banned by HP, y'all.
Yeah.
They've been banned by HP. Y'all was the...
Yeah.
But we finally put it together. We came out with our first book.
Mm-hmm.
It did not look anything like this.
Mm-hmm.
It was a hot mess. And then we settled on getting it stapled for mass production.
Yeah.
We had to figure out how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And it was barely 40 pages.
Barely. Yeah, the first book is
44, 48,
42.
42
42.
pages.
And people couldn't read past 14.
Page 14,
You
yeah.
still can't read past page
Till
14.
this day, we have sold over 2,100 books in a span of 2.5 years.
Yeah.
And people still, to this day, cannot go past page 14.
Mm-hmm.
That is worse.
Yeah. That's in part one, yeah.
Okay, so we now have the urban myth of page 14, y'all. I know, right? The only thing missing is the music and the sound of it.
Mm-hmm.
So, you create the graphic novel.
Yeah.
And you have a coloring book. Now, you also have an RPG, which is one of the most unique systems I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
My brainchild, thank you very much.
Yeah. You know he's not going to stop.
Y'all, this has been like we played last night. He's still in me how to take it out every time.
I had one goal. He wouldn't let me do it. He wouldn't let me.
You had one job, but you had never encountered me before.
Mm-hmm.
You had help.
Oh, did he? I mean, some catastrophic help, one may say.
He doesn't want to get a award, a battle every
Elephant that does Pilates.
That does Pilates.
It's always Pilates, but it's dang on flicker that was getting it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
your RPG system
Mm-hmm.
is called The Reawakening. What is it about?
So the reawakening, it takes place in between part 1 and part 2 of our episode 1 in the graphic novel. So it actually is part of the graphic novel. So for the graphic novel, the purpose was to implode the world, have it be reborn, bigger, badder, and basically a brand new anomaly from what we understand today.
Yeah.
Real life situations still happen. Real life mechanics still takes place. Everything is the same as what we remember it, but everything is also different. So
The duality of
in
things.
between the implosion of the world and civilization becoming stable is the reawakening.
Is it?
you have the opportunity to create yourself in this new light, this reawakened light, and actually build up civilization while still surviving the dangers of the world.
Yeah, in our system as well, like he said, the world is bigger and badder. We made the earth 10 times bigger. So think of the state of New York, the size of Texas. So it gives you all the room to be able to be creative and to create your own story and have your own adventure.
So why make it diceless? Because we know that traditional RPG system implements some level of dice, whether it's 20s, 6s, however. Why diceless?
No dice, no problem. That's how we handle it.
Yeah.
So honestly, what ends up happening was we realized that everyone went through the dice system. They like playing the dice system, but as consumers of games, and we've gone through that, we realized that it takes too long. The dice system can hinder what you're trying to do. It can stop you from being epic. We're not trying to stop anyone from being epic. We want you to have full creative control over what you can do within the rules and laws of the universe we set.
Hence so much destruction. And on top of that, that's just to be different as well. You know, we have so many similar tabletop games where you have to have a dice system. It's just giving you an alternative way to play. And by doing this, it's also for some people, you know, who come into campaigns, the dice could be very intimidating. So the community gets kind of stifled from that. But if you have something where it's super accessible, all you have to do is know math.
Dice also costs a lot. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
And also,
We're from the bottom coming up, guys. That's literally what it is. From the neighborhoods to Blerdcon to beyond.
And you gotta understand, you're making your own character in this new reawakened world, and you can become anything. You know,
I noticed that last night. That was one of my favorite things. You weren't restricted on what you could do, even though you're starting at level 1.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you even saw in the stats, you could be at level 1, but still hit harder than somebody who's maxed. Still mad about that.
I'm not going to, no spoilers, but Navy was an elephant. My boy right here was a rhinoceros. What we're doing here? An elephant with air powers? Hold up now.
Yeah.
B&B as a creative character, that's something like, oh, I've never thought about that before. You know what? Yeah, but this is what we wanted.
And a rhino that hits like a baby.
Never did it before.
Never letting you think it.
Nah. He's gonna be on the plane and be like, yo, D-Roll, remember that time that you couldn't hit nobody? It was like a feather tap. I'm a rhino though. Be like,
Stop tickling people.
stop tickling people, man.
Last night, y'all, I played it for the first time. I had such a good time. I had a blast because it was funny. In the storytelling, the reactions, and what you do after that.
The outside sound effects. He got to the table dead tired. By the time he left, he was energized, ready to play again.
I was
Exactly.
energized enough to go to my room and eat and go to sleep.
Sweet. We got him up.
So it was a Red Bull that you get from the floor to my room.
He didn't even take a sip when he was playing.
Oh.
Not one. He didn't drink nothing.
Oh, and another thing that is a little bit different about us is the way that the story is told. Instead of having one dungeon master, we have 2 people who actually operate the game at the same time. Because we also saw by talking to dungeon masters who had 10, 15, 20, 30 years of experience, the one thing that they say is the fatigue of actually creating all this world, storylines and everything. Like, that's why you have so many products that help them come up with stories. You have the story cards, you have the story books in order for them to basically be able to do it. With our system, you can work together with your friends in order to come up with this epic story that you will have your other friends be involved in. It's called go ahead, guys. What are the names called for who they are?
What was your position last night?
Yeah.
Oh, the watcher and the narrator. I'm like, the what? They're like, what are you? I'm over here thinking about the players and the stories. I was like, I'm thinking about
my life.
I'm thinking about the books.
Yeah, why not?
I was thinking about the books. And what
D-Ross
was
talking? Oh, okay.
The whole conversation is gone because he wasn't paying attention.
We were there, and then we got lost in a couple.
Like deer with headlights. So
But yeah, no, that's what it is.
He was playing magic with his words again. He does that.
But the two DMs that we call it is watcher that watch everything through the battle system. The narrator narrates. Narrate what is going on.
The narrator strictly stays to the story, makes sure that all the plots are, coordinating with what's going on and being conducive to the ever-changing decisions of the players, while the watcher takes control over the stipulations of battle and tells you what is and isn't going to be able to happen.
Yeah.
How destructive you can actually be.
I mean, well, when you have someone who hits like a baby,
Oh, here we go.
you might as well have them be able to cause a tantrum.
Already talking up thing. See what I got? You had,
Temper tantrum.
imagine this at the table. You will laugh. You will just, the imagination is promoted. It's encouraged.
Yes.
And I love the two DM system. I love that because Marcus was narrating, and it was cool. I was glued to hear what he was going to say as he was describing the setting, the foliage, where we at, where we're going.
Or you're going up against.
And he had, to his credit, he didn't know I was going to come like that, but his face was like, really, Navy? Really?
It's like, I'm going to...
And he was attacking me last night, too. He was trying to get it out of my kids. Like, but it was such a fun time. How has the reception been here?
Oh, man.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. People have been loving it.
I can't have enough energy from being here. Like, I want to bring my mama here.
Yeah, my mom would like to come too.
And my dad will love it here.
And I'm a dad, and I'm here.
Mhm.
And, what is that?
But yeah, our everybody reacted to it very well. We had people who are experienced in Dungeons and Dragons. They loved the whole mechanic. It was refreshing. It was new. They was engaged. And then you had those who didn't know a lick about it, and they were digging it, engaged. We had to take a survey. We had a whole bunch of 10s.
Oh no, not a
Yeah,
survey.
19 because he couldn't make the trench deep enough. He couldn't make the trench deep enough.
So he chose a character that is predominantly living in water on a stage that had no water. He decided to make his own river and couldn't make it deep enough for himself. And then he was upset.
Exactly what he wrote. There wasn't that much water.
I never thought I would hear that.
Yep.
He
Why
couldn't.
you give it a 9?
He couldn't produce enough water in the time that he played, so he didn't like it that much.
So where can everyone go to support Naira?
Okay. They could go to our website, which is www.di-e-ra.com, or they could follow us on Instagram, which is also connected to our Facebook, which is di.e.ra. That's our Instagram.
The dashes and the website are hyphens, just for anyone who actually knows the technical term.
You're always attacking me, man.
I'm just saying, because sometimes the dash could be like the slash, and people will be like,
Well, that's a slash.
Yeah, but some people think
There's a difference between a dash and a slash.
Okay.
Horizontal and vertical, right? 90 and 90.
Typical what I had to deal with last night.
Morse code.
These two were crazy. So, from your experience speaking at Blerd, if you could describe it in one word, individual.
Man. I would say family fun.
2 words.
I'm gonna put it as one. Yeah. No,
Not
it's
slash?
yeah, not a slash, not a dash,
No.
but seriously though, seriously, I'm being serious.
This one, like face off. Yeah.
Movie, yeah, you're right, yeah. Well, it's because as these guys say and I said, we will bring our parents here. You know what I mean? We see people with their children. I mean, people are able to do whatever it is that they want to do here when it comes to being cross-play and everything like that, and it's accepted. No one is turned a nose up to anybody. So you have grandmas who are cross-playing in here. So that's why I want to have it I couldn't say it in one word. I had to use two.
Well, you used several, so we're gonna move on.
Okay.
I would say, if I could put it in one word, empowering.
Ooh,
It's a good one.
okay.
Empowering. Mostly because of what he said. You can come here, you can feel accepted. There's a lot going on. There's a little bit of everything for everyone. People are very energetic. So what's going on here? They're very inviting. And there's no, I want to say there's really no wrong answers. There's no wrong way to go because everyone's here with open arms.
Yeah.
I saw that you took Marcus' word. Marcus was not happy.
Well, he can think for himself.
All right, Marcus, what about you?
Menace activity.
Come on, you had two people come up with a word.
I know.
Nah, I came up with two.
He came up with a paragraph.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm a paragraph and a half ready to explode.
I believe it.
Unity.
Ooh.
Unity.
U-N-I-T-Y, okay.
Unity.
Somebody better call
Because
Marcus.
this.
Call Tyrone on him.
Because the fact is that you don't see this many blackness of shades of colors, array of colors in one area, doing what they love to do in shared moments.
Without violence.
Without violence, yeah.
Without being discrimination, without being, it's all love, family, and unity. So we all like the same thing. We love the same thing. You might be from the third generation coming up from Bionic 6, He-Man, Voltron,
Come on.
Thundercats,
Oh.
Silverhawk, Mighty Mouse. From now to Jujutsu Kaisen,
Being a
to
Tear
Dragon Ball
Ride.
Super, to Demon Slayer. It's like you got so much range of generation in one place, and it's a unity. It's a beautiful thing to melody.
I'm just going to say, I need to find Arthur and take a picture. And then we're going to find another Waldo.
They're both probably here talking to each other.
Yeah.
Arthur probably asked him, where did you go?
I mean, we seen
You talk about
Waldo talking to Carmen San Diego. We was like, okay, they found each other.
Welcome to Blerdcon, ladies.
Yeah, God.
you already can see this.
It's a great time. It's a great time.
Found Blanket Man talking to Android 17.
Meteor Man and Blank Man in the same room.
Yeah. Yeah. Saw them in the vending hall.
I mean,
Nani?
Yeah, I mean, all right.
listen, I see a lot in my days.
We need to walk around a little bit more.
Okay. Everyone, please go to their social media, go to their website, check out Diera, go check out the Reawakening. They're still doing demos to the end of the con. If you're here and you're checking this out, go over to the Hilton in the Crystal Ballroom on the second floor on the plaza level. They're doing it, and let me tell you, it's worth it. It's well worth it.
Yeah.
Thank you for creating this. Thank you for being amazing, and I genuinely appreciate you guys.
Yeah, but we appreciate you too. You didn't have to do what you did. Like I said, Navy's a real one, guys. Navy really is a real one. The exact same way that he is on TV. I'm telling you right now.
I would hope so. Are we talking to a hologram?
And I want to do a mic drop.
No, he's pretty solid.
But I want to do a mic drop. Don't let us come back next year with another product.
He's just going to leave like that.
Just like that.
Thank you for joining us. That has been Diera. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the rest of the stream. And thank you for supporting Blur Station.
Thank you, guys.